my friends. It's Farmer Jamie for our last day of Farm Week. I'm so happy to see you. Should we get started with a farm song from our music teacher, Miss Nancy? Here she is.
Hello, Miss Jamie. Hello, virtual preschool friends. This week we are singing Animal Farm from Shadow. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a rooster. The rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a cow. The cow says, moo. The rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a duck. The duck says, quack, 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 quack. The cow says, moo. The rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Come and see my animal farm, my animal farm, my animal farm. Come and see my animal farm where you will find a horse. The horse says, neigh. The duck says, quack, 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 quack. The cow says, moo. And the rooster bounces up and down and says, cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. 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 Cock-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Thank you for singing Animal Farm with me. Now it's time to go back to Miss Jamie. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Miss Nancy. Help me wake up our friend Betsy. 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, where are you? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, Betsy. How are you? Hello, Farmer Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. We're all here together. Yay! Oh, it's such a good day when we can spend it together. It makes me so happy to be here with you. All week, we have been talking about the farm. This is the sign for farm. We've learned about some of the animals that live on the farm. Do you remember these signs? What's this one? Pig, yes, and horse, good. And do you remember this one? Cow, good. What about this one we just learned? Sheep, like you're shearing the sheep. Yes, and do you remember this one? Goat, wow, your brain deserves a kiss for that. For sure. Brain, great job with all the farm animals. Today we're going to talk more about the job that the farmer has to do. To do the sign for farmer, you make the sign for farm. So do the big number 5 and go across farm. And this is person. Farm person. Yes, the job of the farmer is really important. Not only does the farmer have to take care of all the animals, but the farmer also has to plant and tend to the crops. The crops are all of the foods that are grown on the farm. These fresh vegetables were all grown on the farm. Do you see any vegetables that you recognize? Do you see the carrots? Good. What else do you see? Onions. Yes, there's some cauliflower, potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. Yes, all of these crops were grown at the farm. And after the farmer picked the crops, then the farmer can take them to the farmer market and sell them to people who want to buy food for their families. This family is looking at all of the food at the farmer market. Have you ever shopped at a farmer's market? It's kind of like a grocery store, but it's usually outside, and it's just a place where the farmer can sell the crops and the foods that the farmer has grown on the farm. I thought maybe we could take a minute and think about which foods grow on a farm and which foods do not grow on a farm, but they are either made in a factory or you have to cook them and make them at home. Do you think you could help me think about that? Think about which foods could you plant a seed, water it, and it would grow on a farm. We'll put all of those foods here. And then there are some other foods that you have to cook or make in a factory or prepare. They don't grow on a farm. The ingredients do, but the food themselves do not grow on a farm. And we'll put those over here. This is what I mean. Here's some corn. Does corn grow on a farm? Yes or no? Yes, corn grows on a farm. This farmer in the picture is right by some tall corn stalks. What about broccoli? Does broccoli grow on a farm? Does the farmer grow broccoli? Yes or no? Yes, broccoli definitely grows on a farm. It's another vegetable you might find at the farmer's market. What do you think about lollipops? Do lollipops grow on a farm? Does the farmer plant them and water them? Do they grow? Yes or no? No, lollipops are not a crop from the farm. They're made out of sugar in a factory. They did not grow on a farm. What do you think about wheat? Does wheat grow on a farm? Yes or no? Yes, wheat definitely grows on a farm. You're right. You can use wheat to make bread and other things that need a grain. Yes, like cookies, cakes, crackers. Those are all made out of wheat. Well done. Do blueberries grow on a farm? Yes or no? Yes, blueberries definitely grow on a farm. You're right. What about pizza? Does pizza grow on a farm? Can you plant some pizza seeds and water them and make them grow? No, pizza does not grow on a farm. No way. Pizza is made in a restaurant. What about French fries? Do French fries grow on a farm? Can you plant some French fry seeds and water them and cut them down with your tractor? No way. The French fries are made out of potatoes. And the potatoes come from the farm. But you can't grow French fries on a farm. We'll say no for that one. What do you think about green beans? Do green beans grow on a farm? Yes or no? Yes, green beans definitely grow on a farm. I have two more for you. What do you think about cookies? Does the farmer plant cookies? Do they grow on a farm? Yes or no? No way! Cookies do not grow on a farm. You have to mix up the ingredients in the kitchen to make those. They don't grow on a farm. Here's the last one. What about peaches? Do peaches grow on a farm? Yes or no? Yes, peaches definitely grow on a farm, maybe in an orchard. All of these foods grow on a farm. They are crops that you might find at a farmer's market. And do you want to know something interesting about the foods that are grown on a farm? They are so healthy. They're really good for your body. They have lots of vitamins and nutrition. If something grows on a farm, you know that it's healthy for your body. If we have to take the ingredients and make it into something different in a factory or even at home with a recipe sometimes or with cooking it, then it might not be as healthy. The healthiest foods are the things that grow straight on a farm. That's how you can tell. Who drives the tractor on a farm? The farmer drives the tractor. But in this game, we're going to pretend like some of the farm animals are going to drive the green tractor. I have some pictures of the farm animals, and we're going to put them on the board. Can you read these words? Can you say rooster, pig, good reading, cat, dog, good reading. Ooh, we haven't talked about this one. This is a donkey. Hee-haw, hee-haw, donkey. Sheep, good reading. S-H, good. Sheep, good reading. This is a chicken. Nice job. And a goat. Goat. Yep. Cow. Horse. And a duck. Yes, all of these animals live on the farm and they all want to drive the tractor. If I hide the tractor, would you like to guess which animal is driving it? That's always fun to do. Let's look over here at the farm crops. Which one drove the tractor? Which animal can it be? Pick a farm animal. Let's look and see. Which farm animal is driving the tractor on the farm? Which one do you think it might be? Oh, it could be the donkey. Donkeys might like to drive it. Let's see. Not this time. The donkey's not driving the tractor. What's your next guess? Which animal is driving the tractor on the farm? The kitty cat? Let's look and see. It wasn't the kitty cat this time. Which animal might be driving the tractor? Do you think it was the duck? Ducks can sometimes cause trouble. I've read a lot of books about troublesome ducks. But this time it wasn't the duck. Good guess. Which one would you like to try next? The sheep? Okay, let's look and see. You found the tractor. The sheep was driving the tractor on the farm. Nicely done. Would you like to play one more time? Do you remember which animal this was down at the bottom? Duck. Yes, you're right. Okay, no peeking. You can peek over here at the farm crops. And I am going to hide the tractor. Which one drove the tractor? Which animal can it be? Pick a farm animal. Let's look and see. Which farm animal would you like to guess first? The dog? Maybe. Let's look. It wasn't the dog this time. Which animal drove the tractor? Which one can it be? Pick a farm animal. Let's look and see. The pig? Okay, we'll check the pig. Nope, it wasn't behind the pig this time. Where could that tractor be? You think the chicken did it? It's possible. Let's look. Nope, it wasn't the chicken. Keep guessing. What's your next guess? The cow? I hear some friends shouting, cow! I even saw cow. Yes, let's look. It was stuck to the back. Look. Yes, the cow is driving the tractor. Nice playing. Thanks for being a good sport. You did a wonderful job. I think I'll take these down so we can look at the book that I'm going to read to you today. This book will probably make you say, hey, Miss Jamie, this book reminds me of some other books we've read. Because Miss Jamie picked out the books for this week thinking, I think I'll pick some books that are very similar. So when we read them, you can make lots of connections. You can say, this book rhymes like the last book we read. Or these animals are getting into trouble like the last book that we read. It reminds me of another book. This book is called Down on the Farm. Down on the Farm by Merrily Kutner. That's the author. And the illustrations are by Will Hillenbrand. In this story, the goat has a problem. Can you tell from the picture on the cover what the goat's problem is? The goat has a boot on its head. What's going to happen? If I open it up all the way so you can see the whole cover, look at all of the farm animals looking at goat. Let's read to see. And the pictures tell a good story too. What happens down on the farm? Here's the title page. Down on the Farm. Down on the Farm by Merrily Kutner. Illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. And you see the little goat. Do you know what a baby goat is called? A kid. Just like you. You're not a baby goat though. There's the sun coming up. And there's a scarecrow and a big red barn. That reminds you of other books, doesn't it? Sun comes up, kid wakes up. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Rooster, shoo, cock-a-doodle-doo. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Crows peck straw, caw, caw, caw. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Horses say, neigh, neigh, neigh. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Cows will chew, moo, moo, moo. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Time for lunch, crunch, crunch, crunch. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Ducks, come back. Quack, quack, quack. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Geese, kurr, plonk, honk, honk, honk. Down on the farm, down on the farm. I bet you could read that part with me. Do you think you could say down on the farm 2 times? Turkeys squabble, gobble, gobble, gobble. Down, read it. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Dogs on roof, woof, woof, woof. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Pig snouts point, oink, oink, oink. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Oh no, the little goat kid is getting into the mud puddle. Goats repeat, bleat, bleat, bleat. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Sheep graze far, ba, ba, ba. Down on the farm, down on the farm. And look, there's a little chick with its legs popped out of the egg. Chicks won't sleep. Peep, peep, peep. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Cats pow wow, meow, meow, meow. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Sun goes down. Shh, quiet down. Down on the farm, down on the farm. And then finally the goat is asleep on top of the hay. Good night, little goat. That book is almost like a poem or a rhyme. Isn't it a fun one? It sounds like a song in your ear. When my kids were little, we used to read that book all the time. It was another one of their very favorite farm books. I have a super fun home project to show you today. This is really a neat one to do if you're able to make a quick trip to the grocery store. It's only one thing that you really need, and that is heavy whipping cream. And you can get heavy whipping cream at the grocery store. This is the only thing that will work for this home project, for this experiment. Milk will not work. Half and half will not work. You need heavy whipping cream. We are going to make a kind of food that comes from the farm, and it is butter. To make butter, all you need is heavy whipping cream and some type of a container where the lid closes. You could use baby food, like old baby food jars, or a mason jar, but I like these Ziploc screw top jars, and it's so fun and easy to make. What you have to do is pour, a bit of heavy whipping cream into maybe about a third or a half into your jar. This next part is not required, but it's helpful. If you have marbles, you can put them into the heavy whipping cream. Make sure they're really clean, and it will help make the butter faster. If you do not have marbles, it's okay. It will just take longer to shake it. So I'm going to put a few marbles into my heavy whipping cream. It splashes up there a little bit. And then I'm going to put the lid on really tight. I am not going to open it until the very end. Do you see how the cream looks like milk? It's a liquid. It's very runny. What you're going to do is make sure this is screwed on really super tight, and you want to shake it really hard for a really long time. Maybe you could do this with some people in your family, and you can take turns shaking the cream. Shake, 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 shake. Everybody, everybody, shake, shake, shake. shake, shake, shake for a long time. You could go outside and jump around and shake it. You're going to shake it until your arms are so tired. And then after a few minutes of really hard shaking, it will start to get quiet. You won't hear the marbles inside, and it's because your heavy whipping cream is going to turn into whipped cream. It'll look like this, like whipped cream. And as soon as you've made whipped cream, you might taste it with your finger. It tastes really good. You have to keep shaking. So after it turns into whipped cream like this, you're not done yet. Keep shaking. Shake, shake, shake as hard as you can until you'll feel a ball inside. You'll feel it. It changes. And when you open it up, and this is the only time you should open it, don't open it before that, you're going to have two things. Look at this on my lid. Butter. You're going to have two things inside your jar. Well, you have the marbles, which I'm going to take out. You're going to have buttermilk, which is good to make pancakes. And you just pour the buttermilk off. Pour, 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 and the marbles will probably come out, or you can fish them out with a spoon. And then the other thing you're going to have is butter, real butter, just like you would get at the grocery store. Be very careful that you take all the marbles out. Put them away. And you want to also pour off the buttermilk. And what you're going to have here is real soft serve butter. I didn't put anything else in it, just heavy whipping cream. And I shake, 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 shake for 5 or 10 minutes, and it turned into real butter. If you like your butter, I'm going to take all of those marbles out to be safe. If you like your butter salted, you could put a little dash of salt in the butter and then mix it up with your knife like this. But then what you're going to have is real butter. This is such a fun experiment to do because a lot of times we don't think about where butter comes from. And you could put your butter on a little piece of toast or on a cracker like this, and you can eat it, especially if the marbles were really clean. It tastes delicious. Farm fresh butter that you can make right there in your own house. If you decide to do this, I would love to hear how your experiment goes. It's so good for making your arms tired and for working your muscles really hard. And then you can always remember that butter comes from cream. Yes, it's an exciting experiment to turn whipping cream into a solid butter. I would love to hear more about it if you try that at home. Will you tell me? All right, Betsy and I will probably have butter for our snack later, maybe on a piece of toast. We should call her to come back and say goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Say, Betsy, come back. Hello, friends. I'm so happy to see you. And I love birdseed on my butter. I knew that about you, Betsy. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, hooray! Birdseed on butter. I don't know if I'll eat that. Here's your play pack today, but Betsy will eat it. So if you have some, throw it this way, friends. Thank you so much for the birdseed. And here's your kiss. Get ready. Catch it. Stick it to your cheek. Extra glue today. And give yourself a big warm hug from your friends, Farmer Jamie and Betsy. We liked learning with you. We can't wait to see you again next time. Bye, friends.